What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Friday edition. Morning Scone, presented by Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Let's see, I'm gonna share this. We get rolling. Y'all got questions, comments, concerns? Fire away. We'll say some good mornings in a second. I'm not sure if you saw it yet, but former LSU offensive line coach James Cregg is suing LSU for breach of contract. Of course, they fired James Cregg this summer, hired Brad Davis. LSU is saying that they fired him for cause for violating recruiting rules, for visiting with recruits during the dead period. So Cregg, I'm reading here, Cregg claims in the lawsuit the NCAA has never issued a ruling or decision that Cregg has committed level 1 or level 2 violation or repeated level 3 or 4 violations that could cause for termination. So, this isn't altogether uncommon. I'm actually surprised more so that I'm more so surprised they didn't work out a buyout before he was gone. That's because you could have avoided this. Like, you could have avoided this spectacle. The reality is, yes, James Cregg was violating NCAA rules, but coaches have kept their job doing far worse. LSU had a chance to get Brad Davis, and they wanted to move on from James Cregg. And so you have it. So they were presented the opportunity to pull the ripcord, and they did. The only thing that's surprising is they didn't pay him. So now you have this public thing. So LSU's better off. I mean, James Cregg, did he land any big-time recruits when he was here? I don't know, man. I mean, they got the kid out of Neville committed for this class, Will Campbell. I guess Dellinger was a big-time prospect that they got. But by and large, man, you saw that unit not really perform, and he certainly didn't recruit very well. So they were looking to move on. I mean, it's only thing that's surprising is that they didn't agree on a settlement initially. All right, let's say some good mornings. Janet Anderson, good morning. How are you feeling after your second shot? I feel good, Janet. No symptoms, which is really encouraging. I know some people had a tough time with it, but I didn't, thankfully. I do have a little arm soreness, but it's not nearly what people like. I heard some people say, one of my friends said it feels like Mike Tyson punched you in your arm with all his might. I'm like, I mean, it's a little sore, but not like that. So all good. I'm ready for LA. Bubba Tatum, good morning. Wipe your feet before trivia yells at everyone. Smash the like button, everyone. Thank you. Joey Vincent, Bubba Tatum, good morning. Eric Wilder, what's up? Mark Allen, Good morning. Con Billiken, 6 Kentucky football players charged with burglary, and one of them is from Baton Rouge. One of them is the defensive back from Madison Prep. His name's escaping me right now, but yeah. Spurge, what's up? Pat Huseman, good morning. Josh Giraldo, good morning. Kirk Taylor, Kelly Gross, David Hawes, good morning. Have a great day. Megan Hurst, let's see. Good morning. How you feeling after the second shot? Feel fine. So thankful for that. Staying hydrated. That's what everybody said. Just stay hydrated. So some My High, some liquid IV, whatever, all that sort of stuff. Chuck Sanchez, what's up, Chuck? Get it? Up, Chuck? 2 days in a row. Darren Bone, good morning. Jeff McKiffin, good morning. Matt Godwin, Jason Mobile, Chris Williams, Charlie Cavell, Truax. What's up, y'all? What's up? Let's see, Kirk, if they have to pay Cregg, this another black eye on O, is it not? Not exactly. I mean, it's sometimes you make hires that don't work out, and this was one that didn't. This wasn't the abject failure that Pelini or Matt Canada or some of those other more notable ones were. But I would say that this is more administrative. Like, how could you not have handled this quietly? Anyway. What is it with fired LSU coaches suing the institution? It actually happens more places than you'd believe. Like, coaches want their money. I mean, you have a contract, and then usually, hopefully, the two sides can agree on a buyout, a settlement of the contract, of the remaining, to avoid lawsuits. Because, I mean, look at the John Chavis thing, right? Think about how long that went, how many legal fees, court costs they had to pay to drag that thing out. It was constantly in the news cycle. It was like, you're better off like coming to terms before all of that, and unfortunately it's one of those instances where they didn't. Jeremy Brinkmeyer, help me not be a negative Nancy. I don't trust our O-line, tight end, and running back on offense, and I don't trust us at safety and linebacker on defense. Why should I be hyped for this team? Okay, all those are very valid concerns. So I do agree with you on the offensive line. I think the first 5 can be very good. I do. You got a lot of experience, a lot of talent. I think your first 5 can be good. The real big problem is you have no depth. Look at what's happened right now. Your next 2 guys, Anthony Bradford is sort of the swing guy on the interior, and Garrett Dellinger, the freshman, is your backup tackle right now. Both guys are hurt. After your first 5 offensive linemen, the rest of your line, the rest of your team, has a combined 15 games played and no starts. And 11 of those 15 are Charles Turner, third-year backup center. So you just have no depth. That's your really big issue on the line. So I agree with you, that's a problem. Tight end and running back, big-time prove-it spots this year. Completely agree with you. I think LSU has some really talented runners. Let's see who emerges. And I think Jack Besh is interesting as a pass catcher, as a flex pass catcher, matched up on a linebacker. He's going to win a lot of those. The problem is when he's in the game, you kind of become predictable by personnel because I don't know that he's going to run block. So, and I know Cole Taylor is the starter. But yeah, that's all very fair. Now, defensively, I agree. They just can't be worse. So I'll flip this on you and say, despite all their issues last year, they still averaged 32 points a game. Despite having 2 freshman quarterbacks, Chase and Marshall and Gilbert opting out, all the stuff, right? No running game of which to speak. They still averaged 32 a game. Your defense was just horrendous. You gave up 35 a game. So just be 10 points better a game. Give up 25 a game, which isn't good, but give up 25 a game? You beat Mississippi State and Missouri last year, and you're 7-3 instead of 5-5. Feel a lot different, don't you? I'm with you, Jeremy. They got a lot to prove, man. That's why I'm not on the championship hype train with this team. I think they're going to be much improved from a year ago. I think they're a 9-3 football team. I hope that's enough to get them into the New Year's Six. I'll remind you, 2017 they went 9-3, but that landed them in the Citrus Bowl. 2018 they were 9-3. They went to the Fiesta Bowl. So it really depends on what your 9-3 looks like. But I think that's where this team is. I think they're going to have some really fun wins, and I think they're going to have some really disappointing losses. Like they're going to lose to Bama. I've told you I think they lose to Ole Miss, and you lose to Ole Miss, it's really disappointing. But if you beat Florida A&M at home, that's really exciting. Auburn, we'll see. Leo Williams, good morning. Danny Braywick, good morning from Orange Beach. What's up, Dave Ensler? Good morning. Good to see you there this morning. Brian Lill, good morning. Charlie Cavell, second shot kicked my butt for 48 hours. Man, I don't know, man. Charlie, I don't know if it's because I do a really good job of staying hydrated. Like I keep a gallon jug with me every day, and I drink a gallon of water every day. Maybe that's why I've done well. I don't know. But I feel fine. Brad Ellerby, good morning. Brian Jones, do we play all 4 running backs against UCLA? I'm going to say... Or maybe you have 5 because you have Josh Williams as well. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say only the 2 veteran guys play in this game. Let's see, Kirk Taylor, going to message you, Matt, today. I got some questions for you. Cool, man. Shoot me a message. Brian Jones, is Ogeron on the hot seat if we lose more than 4 games? I think Ogeron, if they're 7-5, I think he's fired. Not hot seat, I think he's fired. If they go 7-5, I think, I will say that publicly anywhere. If they go 7-5, I think Ed Ogeron will be fired. But I don't think they're going 7-5. Danny Braywick, first shot, put my wife down for 2 days. Second, a little soreness. First was nothing. Second is Monday. Good deal, man. Well, good luck with it, man. I guess you stay hydrated. That's what it says, right? Brian Jones, hadn't heard anything about Martinez on the O-line. Wasn't he a 5-star? Has he not worked out so far? Martinez was a 3-star. Was he the hot? You had Martinez, you had Xavier Hill. Who am I thinking of? Yeah, Martinez was a 3-star. He was ranked number 381 in the country, the 17th best offensive guard. So no, not Martinez. The guy who was highly rated was come on, brain. Wake up, brain. Maybe that'll help. Did somebody post it? Doomerville, thank you. I knew it was an M. Marcus Doomerville. Doomerville was the one that was highly rated. Thank you. But apparently, Dellinger came in and has beat him out. Chris Williams, just listened to a 5-star defensive end recruit Quincy Wiggins interview this morning with Jordy. What's your thoughts on Quincy? I was told at SEC Media Days that Quincy Wiggins was going to LSU. Take that for what it's worth. Chuck Sanchez, I'm coaching 2 football teams. I'm worn out. I'm surprised I made 2 in a row also. Thanks for being here, man. If you're on YouTube, please smash that like button. We appreciate you greatly. Smash the like. White Claw, this morning's advertisement? Oh, God. Oh, you mean like the pre-roll on YouTube? They're targeting you for something, Pat. You must be buying some White Claw, man. Eric Wilderrider, with the running back discussion, seems like we stick with a running back for the entire possession and rotate based on that. Why not approach like the Saints, change up running back packages play to play? I'm not going to say they didn't do that last year, but there were games where they very clearly had a scripted rotation, Eric. And I was critical of Kevin Falk, which is hard for me to do because I love Kevin Falk. The Auburn game was a really glaring example of that. where I think Emery got off to a really good start, had the first 2 drives, and then didn't touch the ball again until like the third quarter. So I do prefer more of a hot hand type approach. The government can track you now. You know, it's so funny, man. So, I mean, obviously, Baton Rouge General is a sponsor, so I went and got my second shot yesterday, and they asked if they could do a video and put it up on their social media. I said, absolutely. And somebody commented that they weren't putting anything, you know, that it's a government conspiracy, and that they weren't going to put anything into their body that's not FDA approved. I was like, okay, so let me just back up real quick. So the government is conspiring to get you to take a vaccine, which you will not take until it receives approval from, wait for it, a government agency. Like, people are so stupid, man. Like sometimes some people just don't need to be on Facebook, bro. Like, some people just, you need to keep your thoughts to yourself, dog. Like, I mean, you got a right to opinion just like anybody else, but sometimes you just gotta go like sit in the corner, bro. Because what's the Lincoln line? Better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Was that Lincoln or was that Churchill? Wow. Josh Geraldo, I'm with you on Emery projections. I think he's poised to thrive. I think this is his year, especially look with TDP having a little nagging injury right now. It's given Emery that opportunity to be the one, and I hope he really shines. Just got to catch the ball, bro. They're going to throw him the ball. He's just got to catch it. Jeffrey Parrott, morning, Scone. What's the latest on the Saints trying to pick up another cornerback, possible C.J. Henderson? Doesn't seem like Jacksonville's trading C.J. Henderson. And, you know, I don't know what direction they go. I think it was Mike Triplett. Mike Triplett made a really good point on AFR. He said, the guys they have played better than they expected, which is going to likely preclude them from signing a mid-level corner. He said an Eli Apple, right? Which actually made me feel good. It's like, okay, so if you have guys that you feel could play at that level, you won big at that level. So the thing they may do is if they had an opportunity to trade for an elite corner, they would certainly consider that. That was interesting. But it certainly made me feel better about the way that Ken Crowley and Paulson Adebo have played. I'm not telling you I'm pumped about that going into the season, but it doesn't sound like it's as bad as 2012 when they allowed more passing yards than any team in the history of the NFL. Sydney Bonnet, let's see, SPC 1689. Only thing I had from the second shot was swollen knee. How'd you get a swollen knee? Stephen Miller, good morning. Jonathan Martin, good morning. Is Kevin Falk more of a splash hire? He has not had coaching experience and seems more like a more relatable guy for recruiting and player relationships. So that's a good question. I will tell you that so the players love Kevin Falk, number one. He has turned out to be a really, really good recruiter. So those things are true. But his experience, especially having been in New England, has made him very valuable on staff. I'm with you. It's rare that someone who has never coached gets their first job at a place like LSU. And I personally would never do that. There's the risk reward doesn't balance. And we've seen Ed do this though. Like Ed did it with Meatball. Most guys don't go from being a GA to getting their first on-field job at LSU. They just don't happen that way. But they love Meatball and they wanted him on staff as a recruiter. So Ed's been unconventional, but Kevin Falk's one that has worked out in every phase. Let's see. let's see. Be fair. The vaccine isn't money. Hey, be fair. I'm serious. Like, just leave. I don't want that conversation here. Like, you can go yell at people. Like, go yell at people on Facebook. Go, just don't. I'm removing your message. I'm serious. Like, go away. I will not. I will not have people just like populate this format yelling with their propaganda and bullshit. So go away. You want to hang out here, like you don't want to get something, don't get something. But like conspiracy theories, all that be like go away. I'm serious. Like the amount of people who are like so emotional lemmings about this thing. Like go yell at somebody else. Go engage in someone who wants to engage in a fight. Like all I did was share an experience. I didn't tell you you're a bad person if you don't get a vaccine. I didn't say people are dying in the street. All I did was share my experience. Okay? Go away. Go away. If you want to talk about like the football team and stuff like that we know, okay, come on. But if you're just going to yell about conspiracies, leave. I have no desire. Not in the mood for it. Jesus, the amount of people that just got into the comments of my vaccine video of me getting a shot that just were like, get the fuck out of here, man. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Like, go smile somewhere. What are you doing? Go get laid. Jesus Christ. All right, y'all. I gotta hurry here because I gotta get Drew up, get him dressed, get him out to school. All right, let's see. Brad Jones, up to this point, what is your feel in the quarterback position? I'm okay with Max. Hey, Dad, good morning. Dylan Landry, good morning. Richie Burt, can LSU sue Cregg for stealing a paycheck? Touche. Oh, man. Guess staying hydrated did include beer on Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, Charlie, that probably didn't do you so well, man. Let's see. Josh Delahousse, what's our depth chart look like at linebacker? They have a lot of bodies, Josh. I'm just curious if they have an inside backer. You know, that was the problem a year ago. You had guys playing out of position. I mean, I know why Mike Jones is here. Mike Jones is here to be Devin White. Can he do it? See, but that's why he's here. Chris Williams, have you talked to Mike D since he left for his new position? Absolutely, man. Mike's my guy. I love him. Dale Broussard, Cardano busting through all-time highs. I'm watching. I think we got about maybe 4 to 6 weeks left. End of September, beginning of October. I think we're gonna have a blow the top off. Take your profits and roll, man. Let's see. Dex Gonzalez, you support a vaccine, your sponsor is pushing. That makes sense. Dex, great. You get to leave as well. Freaking loser. What a loser. Unbelievable. Go away. Like, seriously, leave. Don't ever come back. Please, like, just go away. I cannot understand how people can be so miserable that all they do is go on social media and look to pick fights. Go get laid, bro. Like, go pop a beer at 10 a.m. 8 a.m. Something that'll make you smile instead of coming on social media and pissing in other people's Cheerios. Like, go away. Leave. I have no tolerance for you. None. Bye. Trying to ruin my morning. All right, I gotta go. Father John David III, good morning. Good morning. Can We Move, Kicking Tires, Russ Mitchell, Thursday for a whole hour. I don't think so, Kirk. We'll have some good stuff though this fall. Confirmed, Ryan Clark will be back on this fall. Russell will be on. A couple of others that we are going to have weekly segments with that I'm excited about that we'll tell you about coming up soon. All right, y'all, I got to go. Y'all have a great day to everybody who is just upset about everything in life. Please find a way to be happy today, smile, and that's it. Okay, see you later.